Thinking of selling your Calgary home? Well, hold up. One wrong move and you can end up sitting on the market longer than our winters. If you're even considering selling in the next 6, 12, 18 months, grab my seller's guide. It's down below. It's the exact playbook I use for prep, price, and selling for top dollar when I meet with my clients. Back to the video where we'll figure out what matters the most before you list. Hey, I'm Jay Schultz, Calgary Realtor since 2011. And if you're even thinking about selling, this is a video I wish every seller watched before even clicking on Realtor.ca or reaching out to an agent. In the next few minutes, I'll break down what to do, what to avoid, and how to walk away with the most money and the least amount of stress. Let's check it out. 6 pieces to cover today. Stick around for the last one. I think it's the most important. Timing the market. Timing the market is very important in whatever market you're in, but in Calgary, there are specifics you need to know. Calgary runs on its own schedule. Spring usually brings the buzz, but with it, a lot of competition, not onto showings. Fall's a sweet spot in our area. You want to be listed in September and October, November, not in December. There's serious buyers and fewer listings in the fall. And more importantly, no snow yet. Winter is certainly doable. It's just slower. You certainly want to avoid July. You certainly want to avoid December as a listing here in town. The slowest months of the year, July and December. People want to be moved in before the summer. People want to be moved in before Christmas. So those are not a great time to be on the market. Just because you've got a cousin in Toronto who says the market's hot doesn't mean that's true in Calgary. I've got the stats to back it up. Timing the market is very important. Prepping your home for sale, very important step. Before you list, prep it like your in-laws are coming over. Clean it, declutter, finish up that I'll fix it later list that you've been waiting for years to do. And no, don't gut the kitchen. Just make sure it's clean. Small things matter more than expensive renovations. When a buyer comes in, they want to be able to picture themselves in your home. Remove the family photos, declutter, let them figure out how they can manage the space themselves. Staged homes sell faster and for more. It's certainly important for the pictures to have staging in them, as buyers can really imagine themselves in the space then. A benefit on a smaller property is when they arrive and there's nothing there, hopefully it feels bigger. We certainly want buyers to walk in and say, I could live here, not what's that weird smell. Price your listing to sell, not to test the market. The data will tell you where you should be in terms of market value. This is one of the biggest mistakes I see sellers make. Pricing emotionally rather than strategically. Pricing too high equals no showings. You'll sit on the market for longer. People will wonder what's wrong with it even after a price drop. Pricing too high also leads to no showings, painful price drops to catch up to the market then, and no offers. It's listing purgatory. You're on the market and it is not moving. We want momentum out the gate. Homes sell in the first few days, sell for the most money. And stale listings attract the vultures. If you want to get it sold, there's always someone out there who's going to lowball you. Stick around on the market long enough and those will start to come in for sure. Don't cheap out on marketing. Would you show up to a job interview in sweatpants? Maybe for a volleyball coaching gig, but no, then don't list your $700,000 house with iPhone photos. There's a realtor in my market, my community even, who does this. Cell phone pictures of a $750,000 property. I can't wait to take over his market share. Pro photography, drone shots, YouTube videos of walkthroughs. These are things that you need to have. These are things I offer. These are things you must have. And of course, social media, whether it's on Instagram, Facebook, it has to be out there on social media to get more eyes on the property because it's 2025. Come on, put your listings on social media. This is your home's red carpet moment, not a Facebook garage sale. Selling with tenants, you need to handle it right. I've been a landlord with multiple doors for multiple years. Selling with tenants is a challenge, especially when they don't want to leave. Selling a home to begin with is stressful. Having tenants in the mix adds to it. You need to make sure this is a smooth process. Otherwise, it'll be a total nightmare. Legally, here in Alberta, you only need to give 24 hours notice for a showing. Give that notice, it's allowed. They're allowed 1 day off a week. Make sure you give it to them, unless they're super easygoing and maybe gone for the weekend. Tenants don't want to leave. You need them on your side. Emotionally, you need them on your side. Communicate clearly with the tenants. Let them know what's going on. Let them know their lease isn't going to be impacted if someone's going to assume the lease. Contract stays exactly the same. They just change who they write their check to. Incentives are great. Send them to the movies, send them to dinner. The first weekend that you have showings, get them out of the house for 4 hours, advertise the listing, promote it for easy easy access 1 to 5 on Saturday. A little bit of honey goes a long way over vinegar. You certainly want to limit the surprise showings and the awkward texts of, hey, someone's knocking on the door, can you let them in? I've helped dozens of investors sell their properties with tenants. Offer the incentives, make them happy. It will go a long way, and it's in their best interest as a tenant as well to show the future landlord that they're a great tenant, should stick around, and they're not worthy of a rental increase. It's all about the approach. Choose a realtor with a game plan. Not all agents are built the same. You need to pick one who's strategic, a marketer, a negotiator, one who has your back, not just someone who lists it on MLS with their fingers crossed and a prayer. My sellers get a full launch plan. There's a checklist we have. We go through it, making sure nothing's missed. Social media, YouTube, pro photos. In certain cases, a design consultation with the stager. We don't guess, we target. I walk you through the pricing, the prep, the media pieces, and negotiation like we're building a campaign, not just a listing. So I'd love to be in the mix when you're looking for a realtor, because I certainly believe I have a very particular set of skills. If you're thinking about selling in the next 6-12 months, grab a copy of my seller's guide below, packed with tips, checklists, things to do in 2025 when listing your home or prepping your home to list. Let's recap. List your home at the right time. Prep your home like it matters. Price it with a plan. Market like it's 2025. No more iPhone photos. Respect the tenants and make them happy. Trust me, make them happy. And partner with someone who does more than post and pray. If this helped, like, subscribe, leave a comment below if you're thinking about selling. I've got another video out on 4 homes I would never buy. Hopefully you don't fit into this category, but I'll link that one below. That's it. I'm Jay Schultz, Calgary Realtor, selling homes, building relationships. Let's do this right. Catch you guys on the next one.